Good morning and welcome to this week's video. This week I've come down to a location I sort of stumbled across a few weeks back. I'll put a link at the top for the previous video. Place near Peter Tabby. Come down with Martin and Joe this morning. I've got some company, so got some nice falls and everything up through here. So let's walk up through, see what we can find. So this time I've come in from the bottom end, walked down a different pathway on recommendation of one of my viewers. So come down, and this is the sort of first area I've come across, just to give you an idea of what we've got here. It's absolutely an amazing area. So first composition here in the back of the camera, got this foreground fall here, rocks, a few rocks mid-ground, and then another big fall there in the background. Still early morning, quite dark, so taking a couple of exposures, particularly being careful of not blowing out this rear fall here. So okay, let's move on. So just taking this shot, looking down through this couple of small falls here, particularly liking the primroses that we've got on either side. It is just heading into bluebell season as well. We have seen a few bluebells, but I don't think we're going to see any massive beds of bluebells. There's the odd ones scattered up on the side there. Opted for portrait composition. Normally not a composition I normally go for. I normally stick with landscape, to be honest, but this particular fall here, it just works, so that you don't get too much sky at the top, and just looking down through, it's only a narrow fall, so doing it at portrait just seems to work. Okay, here's a shot. So with this composition, got a massive amount of white water here flowing down through, so I'm just been very conscious not to overexpose that. So I've taken a meter reading in the center of there, and I'm sort of underexposing it. So to underexpose that waterfall, I'm having to take it up to a quarter of a second at f13 ISO 64, and then for the surrounding areas, I've taken it up to one third of a second to get an exposure for the surrounding areas, and then on that exposure I've taken focuses on some of these close trees and a focus in the background. So using those 3-4 shots maybe, I can blend them together to make a decent image, which will bring out the detail in the trees and this moss, and also keep a little bit of detail in this water. We'll have a bit of movement, but it won't be blown out. Okay, let's move on up again. Martin and Joe there off in the distance. Martin just getting his shot. Going for some small intimate little fall, I would imagine. He likes the smaller falls better than these fast white water flows. Okay, so this next shot, originally I was composing it from here, just looking up through, but as much as this tree was leaning into the scene quite nicely here, but I didn't like the way it was cutting in on the water flow. So I tried a few options but wasn't happy. So then I finished up. If I take you up to the camera, I'm set up here, looking between these two trees and using those trees either side the frame to actually use them as a frame. Got a fern bush there in the bottom, which is down, totally down. Fern bush down there, which is sort of right in front of the camera, which is, so I've done a couple of exposures on those two, a couple of focuses, sorry, on that, just because it's so close to the lens. And then looking up through that scene there, up through the river, a few boulders, getting the exposure right for the flow and that fall. Yep, this place just keeps on giving. Okay, another amazing scene here. Just this place is just brilliant. In this video, I'm not going to reveal where I am because it is still nice and quiet. But if you want to find out, go back through a few of my videos where I reveal the hidden location, and then you can see where this fantastic location is. Yeah, it's a definite must visit. Brilliant. So just getting this fall here, I'm ignoring this big fall here on the side. I'm just cropping in tight on these two falls that come in to meet one another. There, I'll show you in the back of the camera, get the exposure. And you see these two falls coming in together here, and then the trees, those nice bit of greenery, nice bit of trees and moss in the background. So yeah, got that shot. Again, as always, getting our exposures. Okay, let's see what else we can find. Had another bit of a incident today. I don't know if it's another senior moment or what you want to call it. Obviously, if you've watched the last few videos, one of them particularly, I forgot my tripod, which I might have mentioned a few times. This one, I came down, opened the camera, turned it on, left the battery back at home in the charging pod. Luckily, I always carry a spare battery in the bag, and luckily that one was charged. So albeit not fully charged, but it has got enough charge in it. So yeah, another senior moment, but from now on I think I'm going to be checking and double checking that I've got everything before I leave. So I haven't been talking you through every composition that I've gone, because obviously the technical side of it is all much the same, with the waterfalls and the rocks. It's just if something picks up slightly different composition or whatever, then I'll talk you through it. But yeah, I'll put up my favourite shots in a gallery at the end anyway, so stay tuned. So I've been looking for a shot where I can use one of these primroses as a bit of a foreground. And I think this kind of works. So I've got that primrose there on the side, and then that rock, mossy rock, and then the fall, and then a few trees in the background. Yeah, I think it looks all right. So get it back, have a look. If it's any good, here it is. Okay, so a great couple of hours here at this fantastic location. So many compositions to choose from. So anyway, I think I'm going to call it a morning. Head back now, head back to the van. All I want to say is thanks again for watching and checking out my video. Please hit that subscription button and the notification bell to keep up with the latest content. And as always, if you like it, please give it a thumbs up. It would be much appreciated. And drop me a comment down below. As always, it's great to hear from you. So, until next time, take it easy.